Hey everyone, welcome to Truth Lies Shenanigans. I'm Neo Nix. Thank you so much for joining us. For those of you who were looking for our live show on Wednesday and waiting on Thursday for the podcast, I'd like to apologize. We had a really great show planned for you, but we had some technical difficulties prior to the show that we simply couldn't resolve by showtime. But good news is we're here for you today, pumped and ready for some shenanigans. All right, for today's show, we've got a great guest for you guys, orthopedic surgeon, consultant, and fitness enthusiast, Dr. Phil Heaton. So get your questions ready. If you got some aches and pains like me, this might be a perfect person to ask some questions. Also, we've got some really hot topics today. Robbie Rock is talking all about the shenanigans at the border, the northern border. Gianni Storm wanted to talk about the spy killings near her home in Atlanta. And Lizzie wants to know what's up with the NCAA's weight problem. And I've got a quick fire question about the Pope. As always, stick around till the end for our game show. We'll be playing Never Have I Ever. Before we get into the show, let's meet your co-hosts, our professor, writer, editor, journalist out of Washington, D.C., Miss Lizzie Enders.
What's up? What's up? Happy March Madness Sunday, everyone. Hopefully you've had a great week. Hopefully you guys are all healthy and happy and sound, and that you are just as excited as I am that the second number one seed in the men's tournament went down today. Illinois lost to Loyola. So I'm so happy for tomorrow. My alma mater, the University of Colorado Buffaloes, go see you. Will be playing Florida State in the second round. So I am all pumped. I am all excited. Props to also Georgetown University, which actually played my alma mater yesterday and got their asses whooped. However, for Newman, for Liz E, it's a win-win situation. I grew up with Georgetown. I have family ties to Georgetown, but I went to University of Colorado, so I was a winner either way. So props to everyone. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
If you guys didn't know, Lizzie is our sports journalist. She worked at SI for a very long time. So, all right. And our rock star. Yes, definitely a sports nerd. And our rock star with the rock band Fallen Machine coming to you from Sudbury, Ontario, Mr. Rob B. Rock.
Happy Sunday Fun Day, everyone. It's so good to be here. And hats off to Neo for busting his butt all week to make sure that we are up and running today and here with you for our regular Sunday show. Definitely props to Neo for that because I do it for a living. And so I know how much time and effort goes into it. And I hope that our audience will appreciate the show that we have live today.
Yes, yes. Oh, Gianni might be a little delayed there. Let me see. And streaming from Atlanta, Georgia, college student, model, actress, and co-host of Truth Lies Shenanigans Unscripted, Miss Gianni Storm. I think we do have a delay, Gianni.
Okay, hey guys, if you can hear me, I am I'm so frustrated. It's so delayed. Oh my goodness.
Don't look. Talk. Don't look.
Okay. Everything is good in Atlanta. It's nice and warm, and it is the start of the astrological new year, so I'm excited about that. It's Aries season, and it just feels good. I'm just ready for the spring and for the warm weather. So,
all right.
Hey guys, I miss you guys.
All right. Well, thank you, Gianni. So, if you guys didn't know, Gianni is our host on TLS Unscripted. And you can watch TLS Unscripted on Friday, 6:30 p.m. on Instagram Live. And hopefully we'll be streaming that out to all our other platforms soon as well. All right. It's time for a quick fire question. All right. After saying the church would bless gay people, Pope Francis decided not to bless gay marriage, calling it a sin. And LGBTQ Catholics are pissed. So what do you guys say to Pope Francis? Let's start with Lizzie Enders. You're muted, Lizzie.
Uh-oh.
There we go. My thing is, Pope Francis, you really want to talk about sinners? You really want to sit up on that Vatican throne and talk about sinners with all of them sinning priests over there? Come on now. Come on now.
Harvey Rock.
Let's not do this.
Francis, if you won't excommunicate your gay rapist pedophiles, please don't pass judgment on consensual same-sex unions. Bless them.
All right. And Gianni Storm?
I feel like I'm so over religion and having to answer to a leader, a man, on who you're supposed to love. Just do what you want to do.
Definitely. And I say, how is it okay for priests to perform homosexual acts on kids for centuries, but gay marriage is a sin? So,
Yeah.
all right. So is Pope Francis as progressive as many people once thought? Lizzie, what do you think?
No, he's as hypocritical as I've thought since day one. Now,
Yeah.
the whole saying is, in God we trust. How about in the Pope we don't trust? Like, you can't say one thing on this side and make people feel comfortable, because I think he wasn't initially talking about same-sex marriage. He changed the rhetoric to same-sex unions. Okay, we'll give you that. That's fine. But now you can't go and backtrack on it after you seem to be a proponent of that, not even just a year ago. So once again, the Catholic Church and religion is proving its hypocrisy. They're proving that they're hypocrites on this issue instead of focusing on people living well and being well. Consensual adults making decisions for themselves. Decisions, legal decisions, not a bunch of priests, fooling with children. Legal decisions between consenting adults.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm on board with Lizzie 100%. It really saddened me because to turn around a couple of months ago and to say that we're okay with same-sex unions, say blessed are those who love, and now but marriage is just one step that we don't want to take. So you're okay with these people being in love and being together for the rest of their life, but you're not okay with them being covered under the sanctity of marriage because it doesn't sit well with your beliefs that have been revisioned over hundreds of years. It's shameful. It really is. I was saddened by it because I think that the initial announcement from the church really made people happy. It made people feel like they belonged, and now they've just been kicked to the curb again. It's just not fair.
And Gianni?
Well, it's new to me that the Pope expressed like approval, so to speak, for gay companionship. So that's new to me. But I'm not surprised that he is acting or he's not allowing marriage to take place under the Catholic Church. But I feel strongly that why do you have to have the approval of the church to marry somebody? So it's more of a thing that I feel like, yeah, he's wrong for this, and then he's a hypocrite, like Liz said, and like Rob expressed. But I feel like, why do these people want his approval? I understand why, possibly because maybe you were born into that religion and it's probably maybe your life or something. But truly, like honestly and realistically, you don't need his approval to marry if it's legal in other places, like by law.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I figure if you're upset about it, maybe it's time to change religions or change, find another denomination. Maybe it's if it doesn't fit what you believe, then maybe it's time to look somewhere else. But Mike Wolf says online, we on Facebook, we've been fooled into thinking he's progressive because he's marginally more progressive than his super conservative predecessor. So,
Predecessor
yeah.
being Pope Benedict, who was very conservative, very
Pope
right wing, very
Palpatine.
anything. He was very anti everything. But I think one thing we need to keep in mind also as it relates to marriage and the union, the sanctity of marriage, it's not just a religious procedure. It's a legal procedure that has effects as it relates to your financial standings, your standings as to whether or not you can have children or you can adopt children, or whether or not you can retain property. Like there's a lot that
Yep.
is involved with being married to someone.
Yep.
And you could have a heterosexual couple who isn't religious, who's atheist, like myself, who wants to get married so they can protect themselves financially, protect their
Mhm.
property. And so to say to someone just because they're homosexual that they don't have that right, that same right, is bullshit. And I say that even though, religious people don't like folks cursing, but this is a curse worthy issue. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. You can't
Bullshit.
have it both ways. You
All right.
can't have it both ways.
So we're calling this bullshit. All right. Now that we've gotten a little shenanigans out the way, if you've never been to TLS before, let me tell you a little bit about us. Our hosts and guests share their truths and opinions with you, call out those lies, and point out any ridiculous shenanigans going on. And on our show, we always try to have fun with some shenanigans of our own. The show streams live just about everywhere. You can quickly find us on YouTube. Just go to TLSshow.com or search at TLSLiveShow across all major social media platforms. And you can listen to Truth Lies Shenanigans anytime on iTunes or anywhere you listen to podcasts. So now it's time for our special guest.